I remember I went to like Canada in like 2018.
Yeah.
And then me and my cousin were like, yeah, let's go pick up some chicks.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we'd go on the street and we'd be like, hey, want to dance?
Where?
On a public
Just we're just
street.
on the street. And they're like, no. All right. And
Cool.
we're like, at least we tried. But like, there's no reasonable woman out there who's like,
Yeah, sure.
You're bold.
throws it back on you.
Look at my twins, that's Mary Kate, that's Mary Kate, that's Mary Kate. Look at these twins, that's Mary Kate, that's Mary Kate, that's Mary Kate. Look at these twins, that's Mary Kate, that's Mary Kate, that's Mary Kate. Look at these twins, that's Mary Kate, that's Mary Kate, that's Mary Kate. Titties out, just
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Imma Come Clean podcast. Thank you to Martin Reyes for commenting. Don't be hating on priests. They're just following God. I mean, doesn't it say we're all God's children? And God loves his children.
That's
There's,
so real.
There's like depth to that comment.
Yeah, that
like
was
a double
real
entendre.
as fuck. Crazy. That's
okay.
that's the dude whose party you went
You
to.
went to the party?
Yeah.
Hi, Martin. Okay, wait, no, we have to do our improv. Okay, Jared, me, Dylan.
Martin,
Reyes.
Is
very.
Cool.
because
He's
A.
cool
handsome
Brother.
of
person.
That.
loves.
God.
Thank you, Martin, for
Thank you.
commenting.
You're
See you at your
beautiful.
next Halloween party. Throw another one. Just throw a party. It's a good time.
Well, actually, on Saturday he's gonna have a little.
Really?
Well, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be big, but like, there's another dude. We'll cut this out. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
I've been sick, but not like infectiously sick.
Yeah. Well, how do you know you're not infectiously sick?
Because like I wake up feeling the same every day, and it's not like the way you twitch right now remind me of like a guinea pig. You did this. You did that.
It's crazy, bro.
that an
Like
insult?
the one he saved
Yeah.
from the sanctuary. Oh no, the one
Yeah,
that
the one
he
I surrendered.
Surrendered.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
He's stuck in you, dude.
That's actually
like
really
a ghost.
crazy. That's really crazy that you just said that, though. You just pointed that out.
What?
The
Twitch?
girl I'm talking to has like been making fun of me about that,
Dang.
and it's like it's kind of makes
You
me sad a
twitching
little
in
bit. Huh?
Makes you sad.
Yeah. What did you just say?
You twitching in bed.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Do you,
No, so okay, so
stop twitching. I'm coming.
it comes from like I had this girl tell me I had like my breath smelled like when I was like in 8th grade. So I started doing this thing where like I would smell my lip, like I just do this, just to check and see if my breath smelled. You know what I mean? Like, and then I was doing it so frequently, it just became a tick. So now like it evolved into like me just like
you
like
ruining your own
scrunching
day.
my nose.
Ooh, yeah, it smells bad.
Yeah, like,
You
ooh.
just can't- 'cause
But like,
it
I don't
just-
even. It's like I can't. I don't even think about it, and I just do it like
'cause
that. Like,
I do that with my glasses.
yeah,
Like if I have my glasses, I do like if I would raise it up, I was like,
yeah, exactly. Like, and then you just start to do it so often, even when you don't have your glasses on, you just still just kind of. Exactly.
my PP got a little itchy there. That I didn't have to.
Yeah. See, and if it kept happening over and over
It's
again,
getting
like
itchy. You ever have jock itch?
jock itch.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's just like if you get sweaty and then
Like
Just gets
swamp ass?
yeah, it's like swamp ass, but your PP.
Oh no, I don't think I get itchy like on my penis.
Oh, welcome to my life. It's
It's
occasion.
kind of
though.
nice seeing.
Well, you ever get like a UTI or anything?
I've never gotten UTI.
Really?
Well, there was just one time, like, I don't know if it was just anxiety, but like I really had to like pee, but like nothing was coming out. And I remember Michaela was talking about like on that one episode that like that's like what it just feels like you need to pee all the time.
Oh yeah.
But like I didn't end up taking anything. It was only like a day I felt like that. Like, was that a UTI?
I don't know. That's really.
I've had something like
Mhm.
that, like where I just like, I don't know, like it hurts too.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, it didn't hurt or anything. I just
it
like, it just felt, it was just the feeling to pee.
Yeah.
And I would try to go pee, but like nothing would come out. So I in my
That
head,
sounds like
I was
UTI.
thinking it was just like anxiety or something. Like
Dang.
I was just like overthinking it. Like I'm like, oh, I need to fucking pee, but like,
It hurts, dude,
Yeah.
having UTI. I had it
For-
when I was like 8,
mhm.
and like it was so bad, like I had to go to like the doctors,
Yeah.
and like they had to get like a nurse to check on it. And I remember it was like the first time I was like aroused by a woman,
yeah,
because she had to like get gel
yeah,
and then like put gel around my dick,
yeah, you freak.
and then like she was pretty attractive, and I was just
Yeah.
this horny
Well, how old?
8-year-old.
Oh, you were 8.
I was 8
That's
years old.
early,
Isn't
bro.
that crazy?
That's wild.
Like, because I remember the day before I watched that
Yeah.
Family Guy episode where I think Lewis and Peter had to do like marriage counseling.
Mm-hmm.
And the marriage counselor, it was like a video,
yeah.
and the lady was like, "I'll help you fix your marriage," and then she just said, "Hey, wife, you need to leave the room," and then she just starts showing her boobs,
Yeah.
and like it just turns into a porn for Peter, where he's just
Yeah.
watching porn, and like there's nothing that helps the marriage counseling, and I thought that was like the sexiest thing ever,
Yeah.
and I thought about like, damn.
And then the very next day,
The
like,
very
you-
next
you got a
day, I'm
hand
like,
job.
wow. And I remember my dad was in the room.
You're lying.
My dad was in the room,
Just
and then
watching,
so the nurse was putting like gel. I think it was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if it was an ultrasound or what. Like I don't know why they would do an ultrasound. Maybe they did.
I think it is.
They do an ultrasound.
Yeah,
What's to check for what though? Like,
Babies.
for a cancer type.
But yeah, so they were doing like an ultrasound on, like the base of my dick.
yeah.
And then she was just like massaging it, and the whole time I just saw it. Like I didn't remember, I didn't even feel it go up. I just saw it rise up from the corner of my eye because I was just looking up, and I was like, all right, I don't know what to do. If you make an 8-year-old come, that would be insane. But then,
Dude, imagine that though. Like,
and now you're in jail because you're doing your job.
for real.
Because I don't know, like,
Are
when
you
she-
traumatized? Like, do you think about it? Does it fuck you up or anything?
No.
Like,
I
it was like you looking back at it with kind of like it was a
like,
fond
huh,
memory.
UTIs are kind of cool.
Yeah, you're like been dying to get another one.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Because after my dad was like, oh, you got
Yeah.
tigas. I forget something in Tagalog, just means hard.
Mhm.
And then I was like,
But Loki, when they do like that ultrasound shit, it feels good.
it felt really
I
good.
can't
Like
e-
warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like warm and goopy.
I
Yeah.
can't even imagine putting that on my dick. Like I would probably lose myself.
I was,
yeah, like I would catch a
was
case in
like,
the hospital, bro. That's crazy,
like,
bro.
what do I do with
Yeah.
myself?
That's not even your fault, for real.
It
Like,
wasn't
you're
my
a
fault.
victim.
But it's also like, if I did come at 8,
Yeah.
would it feel good, you think? Did you ever jack off that young?
No, never. I think the first time I jacked out was like in 8th grade.
Oh, okay, yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I was a late bloomer.
Because I don't know if it would just like spew out like just dust
Mhm. I don't. I mean,
or just pee pee.
yeah, I wouldn't know because somebody
It's
was telling me. Yeah, because probably then you probably weren't producing cum. 'Cause somebody was telling me there was a point where he started jacking off pretty early, but that like nothing would come out. Like he would just feel it, but like it would like nothing would come of it. Like
Damn, just no
come of it.
regret. No.
Literally, there's no pickup,
Dude, I've been jacking off more.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's saying.
I think because like I just realized like I don't really have vices.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
You're like, this is my only vice.
I think so. Because
Yeah.
I don't like, I haven't been drinking as much. I haven't been like, I don't smoke at all.
Yeah.
So then I was on that, I'm gonna jack off once a week.
Do you feel like it's necessary to have a vice?
I think it is because
Yeah.
at times I'm like, I'm going crazy right now. Like, because it would be like, I wake up, watch a Shane Gillis podcast,
Mhm.
drive to work, get off, drive home, finish that Shane Gillis podcast, hit 2 mics, work out, and then go to sleep because I've worked the next day
Yeah.
or edit the podcast.
Yeah.
And there was no like it's all like what I really love doing, but
Yeah.
no like instant
Yeah.
fun.
I feel that. Yeah.
And then so I was like, should I go back on porn?
Yeah. And
But
did
it's
you?
also, no, I didn't. But I'm like,
Damn.
1 year.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But it's
That's a
also
long
it's
time.
like I think. No, I didn't want to say that. I don't
What?
want to
Say
like. I don't want to just make you.
Enable me.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
Yeah, because I like picked up my friend who's like
Yeah.
staying at like he just got out of like rehab.
Yeah.
Like he's living like a sober living. And like I was like, damn dude, Michelada beer I tried last week. Best thing ever. But I can't share that information.
Yeah.
Well, I
literally,
can,
like, yeah. Like.
but
for
I
real.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because it's the
That's
same
real
thing.
though. Like that's super courteous of you. Like.
Like my friends like
Well, so
talk about-
you're drinking though, right? Like.
yeah, I am, but
yeah,
like
yeah,
not
going out
no,
often.
I think after like going to Mexico like 2 months ago,
Mhm.
I just because I went like 3 or 4 days in a row drunk.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I get it. This is
Yeah.
being drunk. And then since then, I'm just like, not as like when I drink, I just go buzz. Like I just have one
Mhm.
beer and I'm fine.
Yeah.
But like after that, I'm like, I don't know if it's like guilt,
Yeah.
but at least the alcoholic gene isn't in me. Not gonna
Yeah.
work.
That's real. I mean, yeah, you probably would have known by now. But I think it also comes down more to like you don't even need the alcoholic gene. I feel like some people it just becomes like a habit of just trying to suppress some shit, like just trying to feel something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think you have anything to fucking
suppress.
yeah. I can give you something.
Maybe
though.
I do. Maybe I just jack it off out.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started jacking off more recently too.
How often?
Like once a day.
Wow. Okay.
Because there was a point I didn't do it for like almost 2 months.
Fuck.
And that
that's
was the
so long.
longest I ever went without it. It was crazy. But like I just remember I was just like sitting, I was literally sitting right here and like I was just like I was losing my mind. I had a bunch of anxiety. And then I was like, I just didn't know what it was. I couldn't shake it. Like I was just like, I just need to fucking jack off. I literally jacked off and it was
And
like
then
I
you
felt so much
fine,
better.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm as like going crazy
Yeah.
since jacking off. And also like like when I hook up with a girl,
Yeah.
if they just like touch it once,
Yeah. See, that's wild.
crazy.
Yeah, I'd rather die than do that.
Yeah. So
But
I'm masturbating.
yeah, no, I think you
I'm
should.
back,
It's a good
baby.
release because even now, like I'm not doing it. It's not because I feel like before I used to fiend for that shit. I used to be like, I have to fucking go to the bathroom. Like I'll be back.
Yeah.
But like now, I'll go. My intent will be to go to the bathroom to take a shit, and then I'll just be sitting there and I'll be like,
Fuck it.
fuck it. Yeah, I'll just do it.
Did you
Like,
flush already by then?
Huh?
Did you flush already?
No, there's times where like I'll just sit there.
Just sit on the shit?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is pretty wild.
Because
You
you,
know,
get
so-
used to the smell, but
Yeah.
then your mom opens or your abuelita.
Yeah,
Ay, Dios mío.
yeah, just staining the walls and
Yeah.
shit.
There's cum on the
Yeah.
floor.
Dude, my friend. So I talked about the cum on the floor, and my friend just like he introduced me to this. I think it was like back in like October. So he introduced it to me, and I immediately stopped jacking off right after.
What? A
But he,
Swiffer?
like, huh?
A Swiffer?
No, it was like yeah. That'd be crazy.
He's like, hey man, I heard about you do.
Merry Christmas, bro.
20
Quicker,
wet
cleaner upper.
Yeah.
But like he taught me to just pull back and then just come into the toilet. It's
that's crazy.
amazing, bro.
The
No,
little one scoot is what.
no cleanup though, at all.
Yeah, that's what everyone
At
does.
all.
Yep. That's what everyone does, dude.
Oh. So this isn't like news to you,
Guys, I found a solution.
guys. I've invented fire.
Guys, don't you hate when you just walk in your bathroom and it's so sticky from all the cum?
To make a TikTok.
Easy fix, just scoot back.
I know it's funny because I feel like another thing I could say to that too is like I just discovered like using like lube or like lotion. I just go dry. I used to go dry.
I
for the
go
longest
dry
time. Yeah,
sometimes.
I mean I still do it now because like I feel like
Yeah.
I can't get good torque with the lotion.
Yes, and then it dries a bit, so you're like, what was
yeah,
that? Waste
then you
of
just
what a
gotta keep
waste.
fucking using it. It's
Yeah.
annoying as fuck.
You ever use your own spit?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Like you
crazy.
spit in like a cup sometimes, right? Like you know when you worked out and then you get like when you run and you get like that sticky spit in the back of your throat.
Yeah,
Not the phlegm, but like that sticky spit. You spit that in. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm like waiting to see where this is going.
Use that.
Yeah, like the loogie.
It's not a loogie, but yeah, it's kind of a loogie.
Can't fucking stand.
Have you ever done it while at school?
That's cool.
Never.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
School.
I've never done it in a public place before. I think the most public place would probably just be like a hotel.
Oh,
Yeah,
you ever have hotel room sex?
I don't think so.
Because that seems awesome. That was in every porn
Yeah,
I
literally,
watched.
because you could just destroy the room. I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I haven't.
Because they don't clean it. Like I remember,
Yeah,
I think it was
haven't.
Tom
That's
Segura.
crazy.
He was saying like he enjoys just being disgusting at hotels. And like he
Yeah,
gets
you-
something out of it because he knows they don't completely clean the hotel.
Yeah,
like
like, he
he'll
goes
rub
in-
his ass on the
Yeah,
curtains.
it's so wild.
And it's true.
That's out of pocket as fuck.
Now I just
dude.
don't touch curtains.
Yeah,
at hotel
literally,
rooms.
bro. Like
Tom Segura ruined
that
it
was
for
like,
everyone.
yeah, that was very unfortunate.
I want to see him live.
I was kind of mad, like hearing that. 'Cause I was just like, bro, come on,
It's true though.
like you're better than that.
Like those people working there are not getting paid enough to
Yeah.
go do like a
100%.
deep
You,
cleaning.
you know what I think is crazy is just like the fact to just furnish a fucking hotel.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
how insane that is.
IKEA,
Like how many?
200
Not even 200. Like
tables.
thousands.
Yeah,
Maybe close to 1 million. Like because some beds have fucking
and having like a
2
failed
beds.
hotel.
Like huh?
There's no way you could like start a hotel now either.
Literally, bro. Like
There's just Hilton's taking over.
yeah, it's crazy. But I'm just like I just can't even imagine the amount of work that goes into that of just fucking furnishing every single room. Like obviously I know it's like copy and paste, but still it's like it's just so much shit. It's wild.
I think we could do it. We'll have a little B&B.
I'm down. I'm gonna come clean B.
Thought you were just gonna stop at Imma Come. Hey,
Yeah.
what's the angriest you've been?
Crazy. Those are random questions.
It's crazy. Now we're trying to get into topics for like
Yeah.
these solos.
Mhm.
I don't know how to get into it. Like, what's a
Yeah.
segue? Because we were like, we pitched 2 ideas. It was like cringiest moments you've had,
Yeah.
most angry you've been. Do we just start at the top of every
Yeah.
episode?
I think
I
we
don't know.
will just. I mean, it's just a question. It's just like, oh, it's like an interview now. Like, when was the last time you were very angry?
Like, I feel like we
You
never
just say,
do an
like,
interview.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone's like, oh,
Oh yeah, and then we do the Imma Come Clean lights.
Yeah.
And then
Mm. Now, look, so I remember I told you like that story. Like, I got hit the bottle.
I said I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I still don't fucking forgive you. But
Yeah, but
no, I remember like when like it all went down, and then we're sitting like in like the waiting room of the hospital. I literally couldn't stop crying. 'Cause I was so fucking angry. Like I just felt
it's
like
worse than angry cry.
yeah, like I just felt powerless. Like I feel like we didn't do shit. Like I didn't fight back or anything. Like,
Yeah.
just felt like I just got fucking like taken advantage of and
Punch
shit.
a
Like,
wall.
yeah, literally. But I remember this other time too. 'Cause I mean, I feel like I don't get angry often. But I remember I think I was a junior, and I had like friends over, and I used to have this cardboard cutout of Selena Gomez. It was so
With a hole in
sick.
it.
Huh?
Huh?
Crazy. Well, that's where the story is going.
Oh wow,
Just crazy. You fucking
it's crazy because this is gonna be our angriest story, and it starts with a hole.
Yeah.
And Selena Gomez is cut out.
crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
but what happened?
Yeah. So I had her in my room, and like we were having a bonfire here, and some dudes were in my room just like hanging out, like vibing. And then fucking like out of nowhere, I go into the room and like somebody fucking cut a hole in her mouth and like put hot dogs in it. Like uncalled for as fuck, dude.
I'd be pretty mad. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
that's my property.
Exactly, and it had nothing to do with like the fact of like, bro, Selena Gomez, like, I love her. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, you literally came to my fucking house, like,
And cut a hole.
literally, and like it was on, like even the other guys in the room said like nobody told him to do that.
Yeah.
Like he just did it, like, which is just like, bro, like what the fuck? Like,
Did you get mad at him?
yeah, so I almost, and I'm like, I'm not
You're not a good friend with him.
I'm not a confrontational person.
Yeah.
And I almost fought him like over that. Like,
Yeah.
I remember just being so angry. Like, I literally wanted to cry. Like I was just so fucking mad too. Like in that moment.
Yeah,
like,
what did everyone else think? Because some people would be like, "Oh, that's kind of funny," but like,
no, I don't think nobody was like laughing. Like I
okay.
think everybody like,
was like, "Dude, what the
yeah,
fuck?"
like people were telling me to calm down and shit. But like it was like I think everybody kind of like understood like the
Because that really
situation.
is just,
Yeah,
it's
because
not
it
even,
was just disrespectful. Like
it's on principle. That's the word.
Principle,
On
yeah.
principle. It's just
Literally,
on
yeah.
principle. Like,
Yeah.
dude, don't fuck with my shit. Like,
yeah.
what did you say to him?
I just went up to him, I was like, what the fuck is your problem? I remember like I even pushed him and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean I think I was able to like catch myself and I just like walked away. Like
Oh, okay. What was
So-
he saying? Was he just laughing?
yeah, he wasn't being a dick like that or anything. I think he understood. He's like, oh, like I fucked up. Like
Oh, okay.
he was like super like apologetic about it. But
Oh, okay. How long ago was this?
I was a junior, so I think that was like 2015.
Oh, okay.
It was a long ass time ago.
Was everyone just like, "Ugh, this fucking? Do your friends still hang out with him?" That's a friend I'd cut out.
Yeah, but I've seen him like here
cut
and
out?
there.
I'd cut.
Hey,
What?
Dylan, why you're gonna maybe relive my trauma, bro? I haven't. No, I've seen him like here and there, but like he like moved to Vegas and shit for like a while. Like he was like gone.
That's a wild place to move to.
Yeah,
Because literally,
Wow.
like, I'm gonna go to my job and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna go gamble and drink and
yeah. I don't
those
walk. I don't.
free
People
naked
live in Vegas, and I don't think they're
Pokemon
just like.
that. But
You're
I feel
not
like
just
people,
on the
I feel
strip
like people
every day,
our
like-
age though.
But still, but think about that because I mean we have shit here like
That's
that. Like it's
true.
not like we're going out to the city every night. Like,
But what's the? But we have like other points of interest. What's their point of interest?
I don't know, but I'm saying I'm not saying that they're not going out, but like I don't think they're doing it every
You don't think
day.
mainly?
Like I could see them doing it like on the weekends and shit.
Dang, because whenever I hear someone like lives at Vegas, I'm like,
You think
damn,
it's just
they're
party
raging.
all the time?
Either
like,
that or it's actually like a good price for houses over
Yeah.
there too.
I
It
lived
is.
in Vegas for a little bit.
For
like-
real?
Yeah.
That's why you're like this.
That's crazy.
My dad lived there. So
Oh.
That's actually kind of vibe. Joel
you
has a
party?
house over there.
Really?
Yeah, his family does.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's actually a really nice house.
We should pull up.
We should. I think like we've gone with like 15 people and like all slept in the house like comfortably.
Really? Whoa.
15.
Yeah.
I think this was like 2018, but like one of my friends was just saying the N word in my neighborhood.
And this is like your most angriest like story.
Like I
or
was
is it-
so
yeah.
because I was like, dude, chill. Like I
Yeah.
have black neighbors.
Yeah, literally.
And then he was like, he just looked at me and like laughed and he said it again louder. And then I was like, dude, stop. And then he said it even louder.
Yeah.
And like I had to like push him against my car. Like I had my hand to his throat. Cause I was like,
Yeah.
dude, shut the fuck. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
And like he was still laughing. Like it was funny.
Was he
And
like,
I'm like-
drunk or on anything?
No, he
Or-
wasn't on anything. He was just sober. I'm like,
How old are you guys?
this was like
Recently?
2018.
Oh, okay. That's
2019.
still a little...
But it's still
No,
like
no, 100%. Yeah, but I thought you were gonna say it was like
last week.
post-pandemic like type shit.
Oh yeah, post pandemic. That would be
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Post rallies.
literally, bro. Like you're wild for that.
When
You're wild for that no matter what. Like, but
Yeah, because I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't know, just a friend that doesn't know when to stop.
yeah, that's
Still a good friend, but it's still
yeah,
like,
but still, it's like
dude,
especially I feel like the fact that like we're cracking jokes all the time and shit. That's like one thing that just like irks me. It's just kind of like you just gotta be able to read the room and shit.
yeah.
Like, so I don't know. Like that's something that makes me cringe like really hard. When people just don't know how to stop.
Or just friends. Just friends.
Yeah, I hate friends.
Have you ever just been friends with
Mhm.
someone for so long you cut it out because something out of pocket happened?
Yeah,
What happened?
I don't want to get into that right now. I have a couple stories like that.
Did they watch this podcast?
I don't know. I feel like even if like I feel like I know they don't watch it, like I just don't know who's watching.
Oh.
Right.
Like they can easily watch it and be like, yo, like I think we talked about that one time. Just like yo, like go to 23 minutes, like he's talking about you, like.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
who said that?
No, I'm saying like that could just happen.
That
like,
did happen though.
Yeah.
For our last episode that's deleted.
Mm-hmm.
So our last episode got deleted
Yeah.
because the person on it didn't want it out. Understandable. We deleted it. But so we worked together and then he name dropped someone. But so he name dropped someone he worked with. And then someone that I knew was like, hey, he's talking about me. I want you to delete this podcast. And I was like, dude, watch the full clip. Like, it's not about you.
Yeah.
And then she was like, are you sure? And I was like, start here. And then she's like, oh, okay, misunderstanding.
Oh
and I'm
my
like, no, I was like,
God.
no, it was a misunderstanding though.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's understandable. But I was like, damn, like who sent you this?
Yeah,
dude?
exactly. Like,
Because it was only like out after like a day. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's like, so yeah, I literally, there's no way to know like who's watching it.
Because a lot of the time,
Yeah.
people will be like, dude, I like the podcast. But I'm like, sick, thanks. But I'm pretty sure you're talking about mainly the clips, which
Yeah.
is still awesome.
Yeah.
But like the full
No.
episodes.
Yeah. I have some of my boys tell me like, they're like, yeah, like I watch it on the way to work. Like I listen to it.
That's cool. I know.
Yeah.
Paul Kim. Hi,
Like,
Paul
they're
Kim.
like-
Love you.
like,
Jacob
they're like-
Blazer.
Hi.
They're like on that shit.
I love them.
Yeah.
But like, there's also random people out there.
Yeah, which is even more wild. Like people
Like-
just randomly fuck with it. Like, don't
That's
even know
pretty
us, like,
cool.
yeah.
We love you.
It's wild. So I have another story where like somewhere I was like really mad. It's like really childish. Like Michael actually did this.
Galaviz?
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yeah. So I remember I had a crush on this.
We still haven't had him on the podcast. He's just a character
He's a
now.
fucking villain, dude.
I had the biggest crush on this girl in 9th grade. And I was like telling him about her, and he like followed her on Instagram, which I thought was so annoying. So I was like telling him, I was like, bro, I was like, unfollow her. I was like, why are you being weird?
Yeah.
And I was begging him like on my knees to like unfollow her, and he was being a dick about it. And then at some point he was like, fine, like I'll unfollow her. But right before he goes to unfollow her, he goes and comments on her picture. He's like, he's like, hey, like Jared wants me to unfollow you, but by the way, he really likes you.
So fucked up.
And then unfollow
That
her.
dude's
like,
the worst.
Literally, bro, fucking villain, bro.
We haven't had
like-
any good stories about him.
True.
He's never redeemed himself. He's like,
Yeah.
I remember he was like, dude, let me be on the pod redeem myself. We're like,
just make it worse. Like,
let's paint you really badly at first.
We make like a Tosh.0 web redemption.
What did you say? I was like, what could you do?
I don't even. I remember just fucking. I think I cried.
Really?
Like, I think I for real cried like in my bed. Like I
Did
was
she
so
say
mad.
anything?
She commented. She was like, "Oh," she's like, "LOL," like, haha. It was like awkward, like
Because it's kind of like if she's interested, then she's like,
Yeah.
ooh. But if she's not, she's like,
crazy. Yeah,
You
literally.
should swipe to the next post.
Never
But,
makes eye
like, for
contact
you,
with me
you're like,
again. Like,
oh no! That's a shame.
yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
Do you talk to her now?
Like here and there, like.
Do you laugh about that moment, or do you like? Just
Well, I don't
keep it
even
in
think. I don't know. I don't think we've ever talked about that. Like,
You should just to
yeah, just bring
be
that
like-
up. Like, hey, by the way,
You
like,
should be like, yeah, Michael's a piece of shit for
yeah.
that.
Well, I don't even think she knows who he is. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Who is it?
Huh?
Who is it?
We're not gonna. We don't.
Okay.
I'm trying to move on, bro.
I've had a similar, or like I jogged the memory of one of my friends because he was like, "Oh, I'm going on a camping trip with this person," and then I was like, "What? Why?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Dude, I specifically remember in high school you asked me like, oh, should I ask her out?" And I was like, "Yeah, go for it." And then you went. I watched you go up to her, ask her out, and I watched her reject you, and then you walked away. I was like, "That's the girl," and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, that."
Dude,
He's
repressed
like,
it.
He was like,
Yeah.
I just like I didn't think I forgot about that. Wow." But he's still friends with her. He's still
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, it's
But
like one of those
that's
things
cool.
where you just move on past
Yeah.
it. It's like if anything, you bringing it up is like,
Yeah, I would never.
How do you do that? I
Yeah,
would
I would
remember.
always remember that.
I always
Yeah,
think
no,
like,
100%.
there's that girl who curved me.
yeah.
He's
But
different.
do
That's
you think
pretty-
he's done it a lot of times where he just goes up to
He's
girls
at-
and like,
Hey, okay.
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe.
yeah? Because I saw this thing and like this guy was talking about like just getting good at that, like just getting good at like,
And bombing with the
like
girls.
yeah, exactly. Like, and it's like, then you can literally talk to anybody. What do you
Let's
look
get my
for?
water.
Okay.
Have you done that? What's your craziest bomb with
With a girl?
an angel? What's your craziest bomb?
I don't think I've ever like I'm a pussy. Like I don't think I've
I am
ever
too.
done that. Like where I just go to a girl, I'm like, what's up?
I don't think I've ever done that.
That was
'cause
like
Yeah.
my greatest fear.
Yeah, literally like
I feel
don't
like I'm a slow build.
yeah, literally like I'm like you gotta like plant your seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm
In
never
her.
yeah. Okay. That was real. That was real as fuck.
You pick that up, Don? Okay, you fucking
Yeah, I don't like have you? Do you have like a
I remember I went to like Canada like in like 2018.
Yeah.
And then me and my cousin were like, yeah, let's go pick up some chicks.
Mhm.
And then like we'd go on the street and we'd be like, hey, want to dance?
Where?
public
Just we're just
street?
on the street. And they're like, no. All right. And
Cool.
we're like, at least we tried. But like, there's no reasonable woman out there who's like, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You're bold.
Throws it back on you. Middle of Toronto.
Fucking hilarious. I remember this one time. I think like I DM'd the girl. I was like, you're so beautiful. And then one of my friends like, we're eating. It's like a month left. Like after that happened, like I guess like to the girl like I DM'd, does my friend's lashes, and she was telling me she's like she told me you slid in her DMs. For like a year, I stopped DMing girls. Like,
I hate it.
I had never felt so fucking defeated, bro.
I feel like what I do is like I just do the heart
Yeah,
posts. Sometimes I like reply,
yeah,
but like I feel it's always so weird to reply to someone that I've like never really met.
Yeah.
Unless you really like do like their content
yeah,
and like their content.
yeah. Well, yeah. You just never
feel
DM
like
girls
yourself-
like you
yeah.
just thought they were like pretty and shit. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, but I do, but like not really like, hey.
yeah.
Hey. I feel like I'm trash.
No,
over
yeah,
text.
like yeah. I'm not
like
just.
FaceTime, we'll have a good time.
Yeah.
But like over text,
Yeah, I hate that shit.
like I don't know how to open a conversation.
Yeah.
I'll just start playing 8-ball with you.
Yeah.
And it's 2 a.m.
Literally,
and I'm lonely.
literally.
And they
I
don't.
hate that shit. Is so cringe sometimes. Like,
What's your opener?
what's your favorite color? Do you know actually what I used to do? Was just so far, but some people probably think it was so cringe.
What?
I would just send like a picture of some hay.
Wait, you sent a picture of yourself?
No, I sent a picture of some hay, like some like that horses eat.
Yeah. And then you send back the flag. It's gay.
Yes.
It's gay.
I just thought that was so creative, and I feel like
You just inspired everybody listening.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, that's how Jared fucks. Like on the Tinder game, I feel like Tinder, it only works for you if you know. Like Tinder, well, actually no, it's worked out for doing, but like for like meeting people on Tinder, it's usually like if you know of each other or if you guys have mutual friends, you just happen to match.
yeah,
At least for me, like that's what happened for me.
yeah,
Like I remember, like I was messaging this girl on Tinder, and then like I forgot, I just said something and like made her laugh. Like it was just like some bold response, like "Hey, big boobs," like you know the good opener.
great opener.
She'd be like, "LOL, good one." She didn't have big boobs.
yeah.
No, but
You actually do
No, I'm
that?
just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, I do that. No. But like I said, like I just made her laugh, and then I was like, she was like from Florida, and I'm like, so like, how's Florida? You meet Florida man, and she was like, I need better than this, all this. And I was
Oh
like,
my god, that's real though.
yeah, and I'm like, that's
real.
true.
So
I'm like,
she's
fuck.
pushing you to be better. Like,
Yeah,
that's
but
cool.
like also like now I'm like if I was on ice skates, I was like,
Yeah, I know. I feel now you're just nervous.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I totally get that. I don't think I never like went on a Tinder date or anything like that.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
You wanna?
not really.
Really? Why?
It's just awkward.
I don't think so. I think you do well.
I don't know.
You want to practice?
I'm down.
Okay.
So what are you doing in school right now? Like,
Oh, I'm going to school to be a nurse.
oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I'm unemployed.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I think it's weird. Like,
Yeah.
you're a nurse, but you're not Filipino.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's time for like Latinas to make moves forward.
I guess.
you know?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. but-
Boricua,
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
So, do you want to like get some ice cream?
We just
Yeah.
got here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the waiter. I'll be the waiter.
Hey, say hi.
Oh, hey,
Can I get one ice cream for the
One ice
Yeah.
cream,
for the
okay.
man?
What flavor? Just ice cream? Any ice cream?
yeah, what's your ice cream flavor?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, luckily we have like 1,000, so like
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Well,
mix it up.
just what flavor should I get?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Okay, I'll get some vanilla.
Okay, vanilla for.
Jeez, you're boring.
Yeah. Crazy.
So, do you have any plans after your unemployment, or just downhill from here?
Well, I mean, I'm just kind of hoping it works out between us. You're gonna be making some really good money, so
That's true, but
yeah.
we walked here, and
Yeah, I actually don't even have money for this ice cream. You think you can cover it?
Hey guys, I actually we're out of vanilla, so
oh, perfect. We don't want anything.
No, wait. I do want some ice cream though.
You do want?
hey guys, I just checked. We actually have a lot of vanilla.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, so I'll take some vanilla.
Okay.
Just one, please. I'm still going to school, so I'm not really
Okay.
making money yet either.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Thank you though.
You're welcome, I
Yeah.
guess. But it's kind of weird you'd ask me out on a date and
Yeah.
you don't have any money
Well,
at all.
yeah.
You're
This is going
wearing,
kind of well, huh?
I guess, if this is your opinion of going well.
Yeah. Well, I've never been on a Tinder date, so I don't really have anything to like compare it to. So
I haven't either, and
Yeah.
this sucks.
okay,
But I bet you could do
Yeah.
that. I bet you could make it better. Like, I've
Yeah.
seen some of your podcasts. You're really funny.
you're lying.
Yeah, I've seen some of your
Okay.
podcasts. The one where you come on the floor,
Yeah.
that was a joke, right? Because that's so crazy if you do that.
What do you mean by crazy?
Like, just scoot back and just come in the toilet. Like,
real?
why would you?
As a
come
girl,
on the
you know that trick.
Everyone knows that
That's
trick.
crazy. That's so wild.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I was having a really good time. Now my feelings are just hurt.
but I thought it was a joke. You really?
No, yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it's a joke.
Wait. You do come on the floor?
No.
It's cool. It's cool if
Yeah,
you come
no,
on the
I
floor.
get. Yeah, but I just don't really know you that well, and I feel like we're kind of getting into like some deep stuff right now. Like,
That's true. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, waiter.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not your waiter.
Oh.
Okay, I am your waiter.
Where the fuck are we?
Yeah.
It's cool. I think it's funny if you do come on the floor.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I don't know, it seems like you're funny, your podcast is doing well.
It is. Yeah.
I don't know, I'm willing to invest in you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you will pay for my ice cream?
Yeah, I'll pay for your ice cream right
Okay.
now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
I'm glad.
You want to try some?
Yeah, sure.
There's no more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, you're
Sorry.
fat.
I know.
So you can ask me any questions? Jeez, you suck on dates, dude. You're trash. That was the worst date I've even one sided.
me if I came on the floor. I got nervous.
I'm not gonna not search on my Tinder date.
What's like? Have you been like on a cringy ass date before?
Oh, I have a good story.
Cringy date. I don't think so. Well, maybe I was cringy, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not
Yeah, I feel
self-aware.
it. Yeah.
But
You not feel like this is the greatest date of all time. She's like, I'm never going out again.
I remember no. I remember I went on a date with like she was like my high school crush.
Yeah.
And this was like a year or two after high school.
Mhm.
And then I remember I didn't know if it was like a hookup
Mhm.
or like a date
Mhm.
because we just hung out. And then I remember like I picked her up and her dad was coming outside to walk the dog. And then they're like talking. And I didn't know if I should say hi or not. So like the whole time they're talking, I would just start the car and stop, start the car and stop, start the car and stop while he was walking the dog along us, talking to
Yeah.
his daughter. And then I was like, bye. Like I didn't introduce me. It was so
Yeah.
weird because I was like, I don't know what to do in this situation.
So you were just following them in the car? Like,
No, I was just following her talking to her dad
yeah.
while he was walking past. And I was like, hi. Like, I didn't know if I had to shake his hand. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did she say anything when she got in the car?
No.
That's crazy. That is, yeah. I would have died a little bit inside.
I was like,
yeah.
I don't know if that situation was right.
Yeah.
This was my jump
That is
start.
tough though. Yeah, I feel like it's like a tough line to walk.
So I didn't know, like, do I introduce myself?
Yeah. You should text her right now.
Should
Like,
I?
hey, how was that? Like did I fuck
FaceTime
that
her.
up?
Okay. She falls. Okay.
Where's your phone?
No, you don't have to. Like,
I kind of want
Do
to,
it.
though.
Well,
But
yeah.
I haven't talked to her in like
Yeah.
5 years.
That's insane.
That's perfect.
Is she cute?
She's very pretty.
Okay.
But I think she also follows the podcast. I don't
Okay.
know if she watches the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, want me to do it?
I'm kind of
Okay, I'm going to do it.
Well, you don't have to just text her. Don't FaceTime her.
Okay.
Because I feel like that could be really awkward.
Yeah, because she has a boyfriend now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm.
FaceTime him.
Hi, Haley. Should I bleep her name? It's okay. Hi, Haley. I'm on my podcast right now,
This is bold. I
and
love
we're
this.
talking about dates that were cringy. Remember back in 2018, we went on a date and I saw your dad from
I can't believe you still have her number. That's
from
crazy.
my. Why you delete numbers?
Not.
Because we were cool. Like
That is good. Yeah, that's
we
fair.
went on a date and then like nothing happened
That's
after it.
fair,
We were
yeah.
just cool after.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened.
Okay, no, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. I'm on my podcast right now. We're talking about dates that were cringe. Remember back in 20, we went on a date and I saw your dad from my car when I picked you up. Should I have said hi? Hi and introduced myself? Yes or no?
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. What do you think Aldus should have done?
Yeah.
That's like he's so tough though.
I think I would just wait and just like
Yeah.
Right now, we're talking about
and just like if he looks at me, just like give him a little
Yeah.
wave, like hey.
Because I think too, since like I wasn't like I didn't really have my dad in my life, I feel like I get scared around like men.
he runs away from you too.
Yeah, literally. Like,
Fuck on this. Okay.
what about you, Dylan? What was your cringiest date?
Oh, it was wild.
Is it the Coke one?
No.
Should I say
Okay.
hi?
It
Yes or
was
no?
so like
It's,
it wasn't
Dash.
that story. So basically there was like a Bumble date before that girl.
Yeah.
It was like one of my first ones. And like I just like I'm cool with like doing like a virtual thing first to just like vibe it out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who they are. And like so just like
What do you mean by virtual? Like you on like
on
one?
Bumble you can do a video chat.
Oh, okay.
Like you can do like a little
Yeah.
like virtual first. It
Okay.
says like, oh, do like a virtual first date.
Yeah.
It tells
did
you
you
like,
bring it up or you're like, let me see you first?
I think it pops up mutually. Actually, it pops up in the chat, and then you just like say yes or no.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, let's do it. Whatever, this time, whatever. And then so like I didn't expect it to go very long or anything. I just hop on, and you know she's there. She's talking to me, and she's like very like stiff. I feel like very stoic and just like very just like particular.
robot, yeah.
And like answering questions like a robot. And I was like, okay, it's kind of weird, but it's just like I'm just like interviewing you basically.
Yeah.
And then I started talking about family, and then she's like, I was like, yeah. So I have like, you know, I have my sisters or whatever. And then I was like, so what about you? Like, what's your family like? And she's like, oh, well, my parents, I live with my parents, and they're actually up there. They're listening to us right now. And I was like, what? I was like, they're listening to us? And she was like, yeah, they're just like
Connected to Bluetooth.
they're just like upstairs. They're like they're so nosy or whatever. And I was like,
Crazy.
am I on speaker? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just bring up.
That was at least like 15 minutes into the.
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
Like you're already at, like after you asked like see her tits and shit.
Can you pop the right one out?
And she's just like telling me like no. But yeah, it was super cringe, and I was like, cool, all right.
Yeah. I just do not vibe with like Tinder and like Bumble and shit.
It's a different
Yeah.
vibe.
I'd rather
But-
just meet somebody in person.
It works for me because like I can't do that. I wouldn't. I don't know. Meet people in person. It's weird.
Yeah, well, I when I meet people in person, I mean like you're just around somebody and shit,
Right.
and then it just kind of like it grows naturally. Not like, oh, I went up to you and I shot my shot type shit. Like,
Yeah,
So
that's true. I think it's interesting because
did,
like.
did she reply? Or are you still typing that
what did she
message?
say?
Because I don't know. Okay.
She replied.
No, she didn't reply yet.
Oh.
I don't even know if I remember. I don't know if it was a date or we just hung out because we did just kiss at the end.
So that's
Is that a date?
yeah.
That's
a date?
That's
vibe.
something.
Because I don't even remember what we did. I
Okay.
think we went to the Americana.
Yeah, that's like a
Walked
date.
around.
Yeah,
I mean, what is if that's not a date? Like, what is that? You're just like.
That's true.
yeah.
That's true. Because when you go on a date with
I mean,
someone, you
actually,
say,
me and Jared kissed after we hang out. Actually,
Oh.
so that's true.
Yeah, but like not after we go to the Americana.
yeah.
We do a little bit more after the Americana.
Yeah.
Fuck. What if her boyfriend picks up the phone?
For real.
We dated in 2017.
It's low-key wild as fuck, dude.
Well, that's what this podcast does. It brings people back together.
Yeah.
Aldous, what do you you saw Louis C.K.?
Yeah. Saw Louis C.K.
And
It was cool.
that's it.
I think it's just because I watched so much of him.
Yeah.
When I saw him live, it's like a crazy surprise or anything. Like, and he doesn't
Maybe
really do
you're just used to
podcasts.
it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I was just used to it.
Yeah.
Then like
Was it funny though?
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I still think the hardest I've laughed at a stand-up show has been Shane Gillis. Like he's still like top tier comedian.
Where did you see him at?
Shane Gillis?
Yeah.
At the Improv in Irvine.
Crazy. I was here. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was like an hour and a half drive. I didn't know Irvine was so far.
Irvine's
Far.
far.
The other side of LA.
Dude, I didn't know that.
But you got
So
free
good.
tickets.
Yeah, but like so my friend got tickets for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then he invited me to go. And I was like, oh, it's so nice. And then I was on Reddit just seeing who was gonna open for Louis CK. And I saw someone post, hey, I'm giving away free Louis CK tickets because I can't make it tonight. Just email me your Ticketmaster account
It's amazing.
email. And then I was like, I don't know if this is a scam because like he only has like one like on his posts. And then
But you got him, right?
yeah, and then he got him. And
that's
then
crazy.
I got him like literally 5 minutes from the door.
Yeah.
And then Isaiah
Oh, so
lives
you were
down-
waiting the whole time?
No, I
Like-
wasn't. No, I wasn't waiting. I was just like, we were just walking there because we parked like 3 blocks away
Yeah.
from the venue. But I got him while we were just walking there. And then I know Isaiah lives a block away from the venue. So
Yeah.
then I hit him up to come. And then he comes and then he gets like he gets one of the seats. And then
Oh, was it at the
the Dolby Theater where Will Smith got slept.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Not Will Smith, Chris Rock got slept. But then, so
Maybe in a parallel universe.
Chris Rock walks down the stage and smacks Will. For your balls.
Okay, no, so
Wait.
okay, no, yeah.
And then so the show ends,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're walking downstairs trying to meet Isaiah in the front, and then my friend Nick, who I'm with, he like taps me, he's like, "Dude, no way!" And we look at him and Steve on,
It's ridiculous.
and he's like exiting his show,
Yeah.
and then like I approach him just because I watched so much of him.
yeah.
I was like, "Yo, what's up, Theo?" And we did one of these where we like go in,
Yeah.
and he's like, "What's up, player?" And
That's
then he walked. Yeah, I
hilarious,
was
bro.
like,
How tall is he?
"He's pretty tall.
For real?
He's pretty tall.
I feel like he would have been short. Not like short, but like
He's like a pretty,
like 5'8" maybe.
he's a good sized man."
That's crazy.
But
That was it. You just dabbed him up and he.
I dapped him because he
How
was
much
also
there
with a woman.
Okay.
That dude fucks.
I bet, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. So I was
I
like,
just told my bro, come on the pod.
I feel like he gets
no,
up so much.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I feel like
That'd be
that'll rarely.
horrible.
I think the only person who would do that would be like Mark Normand. Do you know Mark Normand?
That name sounds familiar.
He's like
Yeah,
he's like
I see his
top
face.
tier comedian.
Mhm.
But because he hops on every single podcast he gets invited to. Like he goes on Joe Rogan like at least like once or twice a month,
It's ridiculous.
and he would go on like a podcast with like some kid who's like 18 is like, hey, today we're gonna do how to write a joke with Mark Normand, and then it's just like an account that has like 1,000 subscribers,
That's
and Mark
so
Normand's
sick,
been on
though.
2 episodes.
Yeah.
And there's this other one called like Vancast where a dude just
Yeah.
does a podcast out of his van, and then he only has like 100 subscribers. And Mark Normand hopped on, like he just wants to just
Yeah.
he just loves the craft
Yeah.
and just like entertaining, but he'll just hop on.
That's so
He
fucking
seems like
sick,
just such a good dude.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
so sick.
So
Did you watch them? Like that van one?
I watched like every single like Mark Normand
Was
one.
it cool?
It was really cool.
Yeah, that's
like
awesome.
he's really good at podcasting. Same
Yeah.
with Bobby Lee. Who else?
Yeah, I would
Shane Gillis.
love to have Bobby Lee.
That'd be insane.
I would probably cry. Him and fucking Andrew Santino.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
ridiculous,
They would
bro.
take over.
I know. It wouldn't even be our podcast.
I'd be like,
anymore.
yeah, just go. I think I'd be intimidated.
Yeah, literally.
I think
just
by the
like-
time we get there, I think we'd be able to
Yeah.
do it. But like, I don't even know
What kind of shoes do you guys wear?
because I don't know if Bobby's good at what he does if
Yeah.
he knows of you, but if he doesn't know you at all,
Yeah.
is it just gonna be like,
Yeah.
hey, so Bobby,
So,
What-
bro,
what got you in a comment?
yeah. How long you been Asian for, bro?
Just don't get really racist.
No way.
Didn't even deliver. I don't even know.
Oh my gosh, you probably blocked your number.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
You should have said hi to her dad, bro.
Well, guessing we'll find out. Maybe this is gonna be like a part 2,
Yeah.
a part 2 series. What if we do like a 10-part podcast?
A tempo. We could do
Actually,
that.
that's kind of what this is. This is just a
Yeah, it
continuation.
literally is. Like we're on part 33 right now.
This is part 33 or 34.
33.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah, technically 34.
Is it gonna be 34? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. So,
You wrestle anyone recently?
wrestle?
Were you ever that type when you grew up? You're like you just wrestle your boys.
That was so random.
I can imagine you wrestling your
No,
boys.
100%. Yeah, wrestling was a vibe,
You
bro.
did do
Like,
that,
yeah.
Because this is like a wrestling house, like
Yeah.
like you wrestle in the front yard.
Yeah.
Were you good at it?
Absolutely. No, I mean it was just like a horse play like type shit. Like,
No. Did anyone ever like, cry from it? You ever slap box?
no, I used to hate. Actually, me and Andrew would like fucking like just go body shots.
Oh,
And that dude was strong as fuck. Like he used to he was lifting like shit at like 9th grade and shit.
dang.
Yeah, motherfucker was a monster, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So how does body even work? Would you just
you
cry?
just what?
Would you like first person to like cry or like say
Well,
no
we
more,
just
no
keep
more.
going, and I would like usually tap out like pretty early because he was just beat the living shit out of me. But it was kind of nice. Like it was a vibe. Like I thought it was really funny.
Did you ever play Death Ball?
No, what is
Junior
that?
high? Did you remember that, Dylan?
Did not. No. I
It
don't
was
know.
basically someone has a tennis ball. Everyone's just around the wall. It's like a handball court.
Mm.
And then you throw the tennis ball at the wall.
Yeah.
And if you pick it up, you have to throw it back at the wall. But if you try to pick it up or if the ball hits you, you have to touch the wall.
Yeah, before
and
somebody can
and
like
then
throw it at you, right?
No, everyone's going to start punching you.
Oh, okay.
Everyone starts punching you.
Okay, that does, yeah. I never really like played handball or any shit like that, but I used to see kids playing that. Like,
It was because it was in the back of like
Yeah.
our junior high, so there's no yard supervisors. So like
it was like Fight Club.
it was literally Fight Club, and like so someone would just throw it like the big dude. His name was Elvis. He would just like throw the ball repeatedly and just
Yeah.
play with himself and hoping he hit someone.
Yeah.
But like I remember one time there was like this one kid who was just like around the court talking to like some girls and like threw the ball, it hit him, he's caught a stray bullet. Everyone started jumping
No,
in. He was getting
bro.
punched too.
It's like cock blocked
Yeah,
him.
I think he like dislocated his shoulder.
It fucking hits the principal, then everybody just goes beats the shit out of the principal.
No one gives a fuck, dude.
Dude, I remember, did I ever tell you about like the Fight Club I used to have? Like everybody I went to high school with?
No.
I never told you about that?
No.
I remember there was one day we were at my friend's house, like me and Joel were just like fucking around. We looked in the closet and this dude just had boxing
in there?
gloves.
Oh.
And we were just like, what the fuck? It was literally like the Holy Grail. Like, no way, these are boxing gloves. And this dude, like, he had a pool, but the pool was empty because they were like remodeling their house. So me and Joel literally, like, we just got the boxing gloves. We just started boxing like in the fucking, like in the pool. And then just from there, we would literally like, we would set up like weekends and shit. And we would just have people come over and we would literally like box. It was like real life.
That's sick.
I
Who was
actually
the
have, I
best?
have a bunch of videos.
Were
Like,
you good?
I used to scare the living shit out of me. Like, I would just kind of be stupid with it. Like,
I wanna
like, run
start
around.
fighting.
yeah.
Like I wanna do jujitsu or something, just because I'm so scared of fighting.
Yeah. I feel that.
'Cause
Like, just get more
just get
confident
more-
with it.
Yeah, get more confident with
Yeah.
it.
Have you ever done like anything like that? Like any like karate growing up?
I would only do like the trial classes.
I feel like, yeah. Like just white
'Cause my
belt
parents
shit.
were like, "You're not committing to this."
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking, I want to.
yeah, but you're like, it's also just like a fucking, like you don't need to feed into that stereotype too. Like,
Yeah, they're like, "No, you're gonna be a truck driver."
yeah.
The hell? You ever see one of those Asian truck drivers? No. You'll be
We're
a
changing
first.
the game. We're changing the game.
Who wants to be? I don't want to be one of those. But I remember there was like slap boxing though. in, like,
Yeah.
I remember like Xbox Live. This parties. Those are crazy, dude. It was just 4chan.
Literally fucking
14-year-old. Everyone
dangerous,
just
bro.
throwing that word.
So
just, like,
fire. You on that? You played Xbox like that?
I was Xbox and like I was on Xbox a lot. I
That's
got close to a lot of friends.
That's so crazy, dude.
Same.
Yeah, but like I
What was your
remember
gamer tag? Do
it
you remember?
was
You were on Xbox too?
Yeah.
Damn. And when did you go over to PC?
I think everyone's there now, huh?
Yeah. Like in high school. I built my PC in high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. So you're on 360 before?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy ass times. So
That was a
what
good
was
time.
what was your gamer tag?
It was. I remember I just put Aldus.
That's so hard. Yeah. That's so hard.
It
I
was
used to change my
Aldus.
shit all the time.
Yeah.
I could literally list off all my names right now.
Do it.
They started off as Jarhead 214. Then I was like Senor Papi Loco. And then I got into like a bunch of like clans. I was
Did
like,
you get into one of those XX's names?
yeah, I was like Stay X Pimpin'. I was like Toxic Toilet. Remember my name at one point was Giggity. And then Giggity spelled backwards. So it was like Giggity. It was stupid as fuck. And then I remember I think at some point I changed my name to Jared the Pimp. And I was like, that was like when
That's
I
it.
changed
That's what
everything.
stayed.
Yeah. And it was
Dang.
like, it was fire like for years. I think at some point, I think I changed it in 2012. And then I think in 15 or 16, like I got a message from Xbox and they're like, yo, your name's inappropriate. They blocked my shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was so fucked up.
That sucks. They
Yeah.
didn't give you like a free change. They were just
Literally like, no,
wow.
I think they might have,
Oh.
but it was just more of like, that was the name. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there was nothing else out there for me.
Dude, I remember, but just being in like Call of Duty servers, that's where you learn how to cuss.
Yeah.
I remember like once I faked being sick just so I could play Call of Duty all day and be home alone.
Yeah.
And so I learned how to practice the cuss.
Yeah.
Like I would purposely be like, oh, fucking fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck. Like,
literally.
I remember I would just like demon time on my beanbag for like 5 hours as my parents were like
So
away.
real, dude.
And then I was just practicing cussing. And
Yeah.
then I remember I was like, this is like a little rush.
That's like kind of amazing. Like,
Yeah. I was like, fucking
it was
bitch,
a rite of a
fuck.
passage.
Like I didn't even know how to cuss yet. So I would
Yeah.
just try to insert words.
yeah.
Like
Did you have a high pitched voice?
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and it sucks when you were trying to like just try to just cuss someone out.
Yeah.
I'm like, you little girl. He's
For
like,
real, yeah. Like,
fuck
oh, like
you.
this fucking squeaker. Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah, squeaker. Oh, fuck. That shit hurt.
Yeah.
like motherfuckers should hear my voice now, bro.
Yeah, and then I remember when like all your friends would just, you'd be the butt of the joke during
Yeah.
that time. Like I remember for like a solid week, like all my friends on Xbox Live were like, Asian boy, small penis Asian boy. And I was like, oh, fuck you guys. And then I remember I was like, when I see you at school tomorrow, Eric, I'm gonna slap. It was Eric McGeer. That was his name. But I was like, he's like, I'm gonna fucking slapbox you. And then I'm gonna pinch your nipples.
Yeah.
And then I
Did,
like,
you,
I
did you
remember,
ever cry? Like,
I
because
didn't
that hurt
cry.
your feelings so bad?
No, I never remember because it never felt like racist. It was like, all right, it's my turn right now.
Yeah.
Because like we'd go on like the Mexican kid and then we go on to the white kid. There aren't a lot of like white insults you could do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you have any
Like cracker.
cracker? But that isn't like there's
Yeah.
no stereotypes like
More
hey,
like
average
cousin
penis.
fucker.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Fucking.
But I feel like that's more like people in the South.
Yeah, like red. Yeah, but still, it's just you just bunch
That's
them all
true.
together. Like they bunch everybody
But it
else
doesn't
together.
go the same.
Yeah.
I don't think it hits the same. But anyway, but no, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pinch your nipples at school tomorrow. And then I remember like at school, like I go behind him and like I pinch his nipples. And I remember he just pinched me back and smacked the shit out of me.
Oh my God.
and then like I was just red and he stretched out my t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then like I lost the battle and still got called like a chink.
Damn,
I was like,
dude.
oh fuck, dude.
You came prepared.
Yeah,
bro.
I
You
came over. I was like,
still
oh, I
lost.
still lost.
That shit is so
the worst.
defeating, bro. That is so tough.
It was funny though.
Yeah, dude, I low-key miss those days.
Those were fun.
Yeah, I feel like the fact with the pandemic and everything, I feel like there was like for the longest time I always felt like I didn't enjoy it enough. Like I didn't appreciate those times.
The pandemic.
No. So like just like through middle school and then like going into high school, just like playing
Oh,
like
yeah.
games all the time.
That was fun.
Like yeah, like I didn't get to. Like, I feel like obviously I enjoyed it, but I feel like I didn't appreciate it as much.
Yeah.
And then with the pandemic, like that's literally all we were doing. Like all my fucking friends, like anybody, I think everybody like bought something at some point, like,
It was.
and we were playing. Like it was crazy.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that was fun.
Like, even Among Us came out and shit.
Yeah, that's when Among Us came out. I
Yeah.
remember like bonding, just over Xbox Live
Mhm.
chats.
So
Dude,
it
I
was
remember this
beautiful.
is so
bro.
dark. I remember
Yeah.
Xbox Live. I think this was like freshman year of high school.
Mhm.
There was this one girl from 8th grade who was like, "Hey, I'm just saying goodbye to you," and I was
Oh
like,
my God.
"What are you talking about?" And then she was like, she sent me pictures of like a pill bottle.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I'm gonna drink. And she's like, I've taken half of this. I just want to say
Yeah.
goodbye to you because like you're really cool.
Yeah.
I was in Xbox Live chat. I was like, what the fuck do I do?
Like you were texting? Like
Like she was texting
you?
me specifically, telling me she was herself.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
You're like, bro, I'm in the middle of a card match right now.
I was like, I'd send
I'm
me and my boys
busy.
like, yo, shut the fuck. If you're gonna do it, you would have.
no, so what happened?
No,
Is she?
no, but like me and all my friends were like, what the fuck?
yeah.
do we
Did they
do?
know her too?
They kind of knew of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I remember I was just like freaking out. Like I had no idea what to do. And then I remember like I like tried to. I remember I was like, Mom, I wake her up. I was like, what do I do? This girl's like gonna kill herself. She's like, fucking natural selection. No, she didn't say that. No, she didn't say that. No, but yeah. Then she said she was texting specifically me, which is great. That's so much
Yeah.
pressure to put on someone.
Did you know her? Like, were you guys cool like
we
that?
were cool, but
Mhm.
like I didn't know about like
Yeah.
ruining my COD time.
Yeah.
Cool. No, but we like so she like just texting me, and then I was like with my friends, and then I was like, what do I do? And they're like, should we tweet it? Like, what do we had no like I don't know anyone who could handle the situation.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I could handle it now.
Yeah.
And then I remember I think someone like called her parents, and then I think she got like checked into like a mental institution.
Oh my God.
And then like I remember like 2 days passed and I just like didn't hear from her. And then I get a call from like a random number, and then she was like, why did you call?
That's not funny.
That was like,
not
that's
funny.
insane
That's not
though.
funny.
But then she was like,
Yeah.
why'd you call? I'm like, what? And she was like, why'd you call my parents? And I was like,
For like, what the fuck was I supposed to do?
yeah.
You
And
obviously
then
text me for a reason.
yeah.
like,
And then I was like, oh, well, I don't even know. Maybe I hung up. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But then like, I think a year passed and she's like, hey, thank you for doing that.
Oh
and I was
my
like,
God.
well, cool. But like,
That's
Jesus
kind of real.
Christ,
though.
dude.
Yeah. Damn.
That's dark. I remember I went to like a ski trip with my friends in college. I remember like first day in, we invite like a friend of a friend. And then I think like he gets drunk.
Mhm.
And then he was like, hey guys, like I just want to say, like I think it was like 2 truths and a lie.
Mhm.
And then one of the truths was like, I try to kill myself. And we're like, I barely know this guy. This is
Yeah.
insane. He's letting us
You're
know.
like, that's the lie.
like it's insane. He's letting us know right now.
Yeah.
And then I remember we were playing what's that game where you scream out a name and then if you say the same number, Paranoia.
Yeah, Paranoia.
So we were playing
Craziest game
Paranoia.
of all time. Yeah.
And then so I think 2 hours later, 2 hours passes, and then we're playing Paranoia, and then it was his turn, and he screams out, "Jenny!" And then he looks at her, and then
Wait for the countdown.
and then so he had to say the question, and he was
Yeah.
like, so the question was, who would I hook up with tonight?
He said it
And he
like
said
that.
And then we're all like, you should have done it. No, the
Was
one
Jenny
time-
like freaked out and shit?
Jenny was like, we're like, this is insane, dude. This is crazy. We
That's
barely know
pretty
this guy, and this is
wild,
we have like 3 days left. I'm like, well, this is a 3-day trip. We're
Wild.
2 hours in. Why did you say that? This is the worst thing you could do. And then like, yeah, the rest of the trip,
Yeah.
like I remember he was like doing Zoom plays. So like we'd be partying at like 7 p.m. and he'd be like, everyone, shut up. I'm doing a play. Please shut up for the next 4
play?
hours.
What do you mean
He's
a play?
He's doing a play over Zoom
For what?
for school. Because it was during COVID.
Yeah.
So then he was like, I'm doing a play and you guys all have to be quiet. And we're like,
That's kind of insane.
why
like,
do you have to?
Yeah. Can't go do it outside.
Yeah.
Like-
And then so we were quiet for 4 hours. We're like, what the fuck is this?
That's insane, bro.
And then it happened again the next night. We're like,
Yeah.
all right, you're going outside. We gotta go
Yeah.
outside.
That's real.
Yeah.
Like, did you like ever like hung out with him again?
After that, I think I found out he had like sexual harassment cases.
Oh, that's wild.
And I'm like,
That's
Jesus
wild.
Christ.
Damn.
Yeah.
I have the wildest story. I might want to cut it out though,
Okay.
because it's a lot. It's like
Okay,
a lot
we'll
of
see.
information.
All right, guys, we might cut this out, but if not, you can find our Patreon.
Yeah.
When we release Patreon at Emerson in like the LA campus, we were like we had 1 week left, and the security guard tells us like, "Hey, just heads up. I don't know if you guys knew this, but your room's haunted. Someone himself in there."
That's crazy.
And I was like, "Why would you tell us that?
Yeah.
That is terrible. You
That's
told us
wild,
that."
yeah.
So like my last week, I was terrified. I was scared she was just fucking with us.
Yeah.
And then I go to Michaela's New Year's party, and then I meet someone there. We're like, oh, I was with E-Man. We're like, oh, we went to Emerson, and he was like, oh, no way, I went to Emerson. And then we're like, oh, do you go to ELA? He's like, oh yeah, I was the first year. And we're like, oh. And then I don't know why that popped in my head. I'm like, hey, so like our security guard, I don't know if she was fucking with us, but apparently someone himself like during your year. Like,
Yeah.
is that true? He's like, oh yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh my god,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
Did you ever get like, was there any like weird vibe in the room though?
I don't
Like-
know. I don't sense the.
Okay, yeah.
I think I was like overthinking it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you sense any weird vibe? Do you guys sense
I've
any weird
never-
like ghost vibes?
No, like supernatural stuff. I've never like gotten that in my entire life.
Have you, Dylan?
Yeah.
When?
And my trip to Sedona.
Oh my god.
Wait, what happened?
Well, the
That was
place
like hilarious.
we play the place is in the place that we stayed was called Jerome, and it's like a mountain town with like a low population, but it's a cool little mix of like different types of people. But there's a hotel that is right next to our Airbnb called like the Ghost Hotel or something like that. Like straight up, it's just like people go there to like see if they can have like something spooky happen to them. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe some of it seeped into our Airbnb because there's definitely some like the you can hear like the foot, like the creaking, like the wood floors, or like every step would like creak.
Yeah.
No.
So you knew when like it's pretty obvious when you heard it because you wouldn't hear it when there was no people, when nobody was walking around. So yeah, I remember I woke up in the middle of the night because like I just couldn't sleep. So I was just playing a game on my phone, and then like I just heard like the walk, like someone walking, and then I just kind of like just try not to like let it get to me. I was just
Yeah.
like, okay. I remember my friend said the previous night she heard the same thing, so I was like, all right, let's play my game. And then I heard like pants shuffling, like
Mhm.
like in our room.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shoot. And then like yeah, I just heard like different types of like tapping, and I don't know, it's just like too many random things
Yeah.
to like to say that, oh, it was probably just a pipe, or oh, it was
Yeah.
probably just this, because like it was just completely silent when I first initially woke up, and then all this stuff started happening,
Yeah.
and then it became morning, and then like all that stuff stopped happening. So
Yeah.
like
Damn.
I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. That's
So did you say there was like a book like at the end that you saw?
a book.
People, like write notes into
Oh
it.
yeah, there was like a little notebook at Airbnbs,
Yeah.
and like people say like, "Oh, I loved my stay," and someone said like, "This place is straight up haunted."
Ghost wrote that.
But we saw that, we're like, "Yeah, right." Yeah.
Oh, you read it right before getting there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
It's fucking hilarious, dude.
And I was like, okay. I thought it was kind of cool though. I was like, oh, like I never had a ghostly encounter, but I don't know.
I don't ever want to have ghosts. Because even hearing shit like that, like just stories through people, like gives me the chills. I think I'd probably freak the fuck out if I experienced some shit.
Yeah, it's a little spooky.
I don't like it.
If I heard
okay?
like voices, I would start freaking out.
Oh my
probably,
god. Yeah.
I just heard like walking.
Yeah.
They're just like walking around.
I get the sleep paralysis like probably like once or twice a month,
It's ridiculous.
and I do see stuff,
Yeah.
but I'm so used to it now.
Yeah. Like it's just your homies.
Yeah, it's my boy. No, it's
Yeah.
always like a lady in like a hood
Yeah. You should bring
every
her on
time,
the pod.
and I'm like hubba hubba.
You should when you go to bed next time, like take a mic with you
Yeah,
and like interview her.
I'm proud. Hey, so now it's your turn to come clean.
All right,
It's weird,
I'll
but
wrap it up. I'm tired.
Yeah.
thanks for
just,
watching. Come Clean.
Imma Come Clean podcast. Remember to not subscribe to us if you don't want to. We don't want to push on anybody because I know there's like money's tight right now, so I know it might be kind of hard to like subscribe to like a YouTube channel. So like whatever
Just
you,
click our PayPal here.
yeah, that, yeah. So I mean, if you don't have the money to subscribe to us, maybe you can just have the money to just straight send to us. That's probably
Yeah.
be best. So
Time is money, and money
Exactly.
is time. And
That's
if
so
you have
real.
money but not time,
fucking
We appreciate
philosopher.
that's deep. I feel like I
Philosopher,
could.
bro.
I feel like there might be depth to that. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is yet. I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes I say stuff. I'm like, that's profound, but I don't know what it
you
is.
gotta write that down. Write that down.
Go.
Yeah.
Sing on my money. Yeah.
That's Mary Kate.
Da-da-ba-da.
That's
Yo,
Mary
what
Kate.
the-
That's Mary Kate.
Touch on my love, on my rap, on my wet. Love on my wet. Yeah. Touch on my rap, on my love, on my rap, on my. Why do you want my dick all up inside your lips? Wanna just grab this